Most auto repair shops are like a bucket with a hole in the bottom. No matter how much water you pour in, it just keeps leaking out. If you're like most shop owners, you're always focused on getting more customers, sort of like pouring more water into that bucket. But the real problem isn't how much you're adding, it's how much you're losing. Every time a customer leaves and doesn't come back, it's like water leaking through the cracks in your business. You're working hard to fill it up, but you're still running low. Now, in this video, I'll show you how most shops are leaking thousands of dollars in potential revenue, how you can patch those holes to keep customers coming back, and the simple fix that's going to keep your business full and thriving. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at why your bucket keeps leaking. Right now, your shop is like a bucket with multiple leaks. Customers who should be returning aren't. Your average customer has two of what I would call money cars. Now, these are the cars that are about 6 to 16 years old, just sitting in their driveways every single night. Now, each of these cars should be serviced probably about twice per year. And since they have two of them, that means you should be seeing each and every one of your customers at least 4 times per year. 2 vehicles, each being serviced twice, that's 4 times per year. But the reality is the actual average is less than 1.5 visits per year. That means you're constantly losing water, letting easy revenue slip right through the cracks. Let's go ahead and break this down. Let's say you have 1,000 customers and each should be coming in 4 times per year, but instead they're only averaging 1.5 visits. So that means you're missing out on 2,500 visits per year. And if your average repair order is $500, that's $1.2 million in lost revenue. So why is that bucket leaking? Think about filling up a bucket that already has holes in the bottom. No matter how much water you pour into it, it keeps draining out unless you fix the leaks. A lot of shop owners believe that if they just do quality work, customers are going to automatically return. But here's the reality. Great customer service is just the beginning. Any decent shop can fix a car. But what keeps customers coming back is how well you engage with them after the service. Customers don't return simply because they had a good experience, although that helps. They return because you stay in front of them after the service. If they don't hear from you, and if you don't give them a reason to come back, they're going to forget about you. And when the time comes for their next service, they'll go wherever is most convenient in the moment. Think about a really good restaurant that you ate at. You loved their food, but if they never sent you a reminder, a special offer, or a reason to return, you might not even think about them for months. Now, auto repair is the exact same way. If you're not actively keeping customers engaged, they slowly drift away, just like water leaking out of that bucket. So how do you plug these holes and stop losing revenue? Well, you're going to need a retention marketing system that keeps customers coming back automatically. Instead of constantly pouring more water, aka constantly chasing after new customers, focus on sealing the leaks and keeping the customers you already have. And here's how to do it. First, book their next appointment before they leave. This is like putting a stopper in the biggest hole in your bucket. It absolutely ensures that they at least have a plan to return before they even walk out the door. Second, follow up and check in. A simple text, email, or call after the service keeps them engaged and reminds them about upcoming maintenance. Just like sealing up those smaller leaks before they even grow bigger. Third, stay in front of them every single month. Whether it's a newsletter, a postcard, email, or text, make sure they keep seeing your name month after month. That way, when they do need your service, you're already on their mind, not in the shop down the street. Shops that implement even one of these strategies are going to see at least 30 to 50% more return visits within just a few months. Well, now that you know how to stop the leaks, what about bringing in new customers the right way? Now you see how much revenue has been leaking out of your shop. This is just the beginning. Now, in the next video, I'll show you the only 3 ways to bring in new customers that actually work and which ones are just a total waste of money. And if you're ready to take action now, grab my free course, The Repair Shop Tune-Up, where I break down marketing, sales, and profitability for shops just like yours. The link is down below. Check it out.